For more on that, let's bring in Eric Wahlberg, author and journalist, joining us from Toronto. Mr. Wahlberg, thank you for your time. I wanted your initial thoughts on this. As we know, UNRWA has been a key actor in supporting Palestinians for decades. What do you think this raid reveal about Israel's strategy to undermine Palestinian institutions?
Well, it's just continuing its march into the future of the greater Israel. It is disobeying, or it's violating all international law, and it gets away with it. So as long as it gets away with it, it's going to keep doing this. And UNRWA, because it was doing good work, it had to be sabotaged. So they sabotaged UNRWA right at the beginning. In 2023, they kicked UNRWA out, and they started the starvation policy, and they're still only allowing in minimal trucks. And they get away with it. You know, I mean, if Trump was serious about his plan, he would not let them thumb their nose, their collective nose, Israeli nose, at the world. But he doesn't seem to care. To me, it's clear now that this plan, this Trump plan, is just a fraud. It's just window dressing to give Israel more time to keep dispossessing, to go ahead with its annexation plan, and its slow killing of all Gazans. That is the Israeli plan.
Donald Trump openly said, Mr. Wahlberg, a few weeks ago that he will not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we'll see. There's still, every day you hear announcements in the Knesset, more on annexation. And Netanyahu just yesterday said it's not out of the question, annexation. Or no, that was Bennett. So all these leaders, they're talking around annexation, and that's Israel's plan. I mean, they came right out and said the soldiers wear on their chest, they wear a picture of Israel, greater Israel, which includes a lot of Lebanon, Syria, and part of Iraq, and part of Egypt. That's their intention. So, I mean, Trump must realize this, and he's playing along with them. Basically, he's letting them get away with it, and they want facts on the ground. That's what they want. They want to have everything in place. They want the Palestinians out, just like 48. It's they pushed out Palestinians, made them refugees, and then they never came back. So now they Rafah, they say they'll open Rafah, but only one way. They only allow Palestinians to leave. They won't allow anyone to come back. So it's quite clear, and it's fine for Gutierrez to, moan and say things about how awful Israel is, but those are words, and Israel doesn't pay any attention. So until somehow we can get the U.S. To stop Israel's expansion, this will continue. It's just slow torture. It's torture for all of us. Reporting on it is torture.
Yes.
Fortunately, I'm not starving as I report.
That's right. Mr. Wahlberg, Philippe Lazzarini, UNRWA's Commissioner General, called this a direct challenge to international law. In your opinion, how do you think a UN institution is going to handle that direct challenge? Is this attack likely to result in any meaningful international consequence for Israel?
Well, there is this ability of the UN, if there's a blockage in what they want to do and it's an emergency, they can, outside of the Security Council, take measures. And Turkey talked about this, but then they backed off. And there's no talk about this ability of the UN just to go in on its own without the US. But I don't see that happening. So all I can say is we're going to just keep seeing this horrible genocide continue. There's nothing stopping. Israel has no moral principles at all, and it's happy to undermine all of international law. Basically, what it's looking for is a Pax Judaica. This is the term that's being thrown around now, that it wants complete control of the Middle East. That's why it has to attack Iran. If it can get rid of the Iranian government, and it can keep its seized territory in Lebanon and Syria, and take over all of the West Bank and Gaza, then it will have its peace, Jewish peace in the Middle East. And with the U.S. on side, that makes the whole world part of Pax Judaica. You know this term Pax Romana, Pax Americana, supposedly that's what we had last century. Now it's Pax Judaica. So get ready for this horrible monster to basically take over the world. That's what its plans are.